Hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's feeling good and great and all that little shit. Anyway, y'all know how I do it. I just jump right into it. So today I want to talk about this movie that I seen that was on Netflix that was really, really good. It was about sex work, marriage, infidelity, uh, rape, and death. So let's get into it. So this is what we call. Her name is Kelza. I don't know. This happened and it's a true story. It's based off a true story, um, in South America. So we're gonna call her K, because I'm sure I'm not saying her pronouncing her name correctly. She was a sex worker, so she had a couple of clients. Now she was truly a sex worker. Like she was selling at pools. So, and also dancing. So she had a client that she worked with that she saw on often, and he liked her and stuff like that, and they liked each other. And he was married. She thought that he was gonna leave her his wife for her so they can be together and all this sort of shit. And he was a wealthy man, or at least he was a wealthy man. Or either it that didn't really go into detail. Either he would have wealth. God damn it! Either his family was wealthy and he came into it. Whatever the fuck, he living lavish. So so they was playing this cat and mouse game. She ignored him, whatever. But then they finally got back together. Got back in the graces of each other. And oh wait, before I tell you this, like this is some wild shit. Like, man, why she had another client that she was dealing with, and as she was leaving, because he gave her money, he was like, you know what? You remind me of my daughter. Who the fuck says shit like that? Oh, some nasty ass motherfucker. Some nasty ass. So, but anyway, that was like this, and like, it was just like, what the fuck? So, but anyway, so her and the guy that she was liking, one of her clients, they actually got back together. Then they actually he divorced his wife, got with her. They married, trying to have a child. She was having difficulties having a baby. Mind you, due to the fact that he's a wealthy man, he's always on the move. He's going here and going there. Then she finally did have a baby, and he was constantly gone, and she was home alone with the baby, although like she's living lavish and whatnot. And then one night, he used to say some foul shit to her. See, these you bitches, y'all want to be kept. Sometimes some of these men who have money, not all of them, who the chivalryness is not in them. You know what I'm saying? And they can be some real assholes. I said what I said. When Nene Leak say that shit takes me the fuck out. Every time I say that shit, and she said that shit maybe like 10 years ago, that shit had me crying, laughing. But anyway, he said he had told her, she was like, I gotta go. When she was pregnant, I gotta go to the doctor. And so he was like, well, you gotta go to the doctor. I gotta go, and just like, huh? Like she was taken aback. He also said something else that was, he said, I can't remember the other one, but he said some foul shit to her. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was so along the lines of, "Are you living in this nice house?" Oh, he wanted the fuck, but he had been going, he hadn't been home. He going here and all this sort of shit, and he wanted the fuck, and she was like, she didn't want to. Whatever. He was like, I give you everything. You live in this lovely house. You don't have to do. You have maids and blah 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 blah. He was like, you know what? He said some derogatory, like really horrendous shit to her. So anyway, due to the fact that he was going on and leaving all the time, she got her a private eye, and followed him. Found out that he was fucking around with somebody. So she got dressed one night, went back to the spot where she used to work at, right? Because she had the picture of the girl, and so she cozy up next to the chick. She's another sex worker, and so she was like, so they started talking, and she was like, she got this guy, he said he's gonna leave his wife, she's miserable, and this and this, and that shit just took her over the motherfucking edge. So they get into an argument, her and her husband, and he telling her like, you're nothing, whatever. That they throwing insults at each other. Mind he had a gun collection, right? I mean, a room full of motherfucking guns. I don't want to live in no house with a man who got a whole bunch of guns or snakes, bitch. Like, no. Because I don't know what type of temperament you, I don't just, So, but anyway, he had a room full of guns, and he was telling it was, oh, and also, wait, on the day that they had gotten married, they having sex, why this bitch, he pulled the gun out and rubbed it on her body. I guess it's supposed to be all sensual and sexy with a gun. This bitch licks the gun. And then I don't think it had any bullets in it because he was pointing it at her and she took it from him and she pointed at him. I take your clothes up, like, you know. So, but anyway, so back to where they were. So, you know, she did the private eye. Private eye found out who it was. She found out who the girl was, got the information. So now she confronts him. He said they were saying some derogatory shit to each other, just putting each other down. And he was like, you don't even have the heart or whatnot. And she put up the gun and bam! She killed him. And not only did she kill him, she dismembered his body. You got to be a sick motherfucker to do some shit like that. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't ever want to be in a situation like that, but because, you know, that shit do happen. Motherfuckers be... But she did that and took the body somewhere, and yeah, then she wound up going to jail and all this sort of shit. The point of this shit is, I don't understand, like, for like a woman, right? And this is no doubt to nobody that's a sex worker, because, bitch, I used to be a sex worker. I wasn't a prostitute, bitch, but it's still sex work. Whenever you tantalizing and teasing and shit, it's a motherfucking sex work. So, and a sex charged environment, what the fuck? So for women who may be in this situation, you may be a sex worker or whatever, like, this is her situation, right? You a prostitute and also an exotic dancer. You meet this guy, you think he already married somebody. He was already married, he divorced you. What the fuck you think? I mean, what are you, like, you think that he's not gonna want to fuck somebody else, or he's not gonna fuck? Are you dumb? Like what like, I don't understand, like the logic that's going on in bitches' minds, like, especially the way like that you met him. And he was married already. He divorced her, married you. And now he's repeating that same cycle. If they would have had a real conversation, this would have made it great. If they was able to have real conversation. But wait, I forgot to also tell you, she had like a really fucked up family too. So that's probably why she could have went there. The way that she unalived this man is that her mother had married some man, and this man had been aping her like for a long time, and the mother pretty much, I'm sure this bitch knew. She refused to divorce him, and when she was going through this thing, when they couldn't find him and all that, she called him a missing person, whatever. So she went back home, and the man was like, you know, was trying to come on to her again, and she put the knife on him. Then she seen him with one of her little sisters or something on his lap. Like, it's just bitches, motherfuckers don't really be changing like that, especially. Same shit. Just like when he was sexually assaulting her, he's gonna see, and the wife act like she don't see it. Like, this shit be happening for real in motherfuckers' lives. Like, it's real shit. Thank God I ain't never experienced no shit like that, but I'm just saying. And then with her being a sex worker, I don't know, his previous wife was a sex worker, I don't know. But he divorced you and y'all get together and now he's repeating the whole shit. What the fuck you think he was gonna do? But if y'all had a real conversation about sex, like, you know, what do you want? Like, you know, I mean, I know I met you there. You want to go back there? Should we do certain things? Should we invite other people? Because y'all on that type of time already, and it's no judgment. But just be real. That's the thing. I don't know, like, why people like to creep and crawl and all this old stupid ass shit behind shit. Like, you know, because then if you open and honest, what she did to him would not have happened if they were open and honest about what the fuck was going on with them. You understand what I'm saying? Child. Like, people really got to have real conversations about sex. Like, really. Like, and get your feelings out of it. See, when you are working on your wellness and you're emotionally aware, right? And also, when you are aware, that means that you can control your emotions and you can listen to somebody else express how they feel to you without getting in your emotions or learning how to control them. Because we all are human, but you'll learn how to control them, especially when people is coming from a place of truth. Why would that make you mad at somebody being truthful? You should never get mad at somebody being truthful about something. But this world is a lie. This whole shit is a lie. Everything is a fucking lie. Some of these bitches' bodies ain't real. The dude's hair ain't real. It's just a whole bunch motherfuckers be putting shit on this motherfucker and knowing that you don't live like that. Just a lie. It's just a facade. Everybody want to live in a facade. But they don't want to tell the truth about themselves. Like, I just don't. But, this is the era that we live in. And, y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit. Do you think that man could have changed? I don't know. I really would like to know what your thoughts are. Y'all already know about me, and I ain't going through all this bullshit. Y'all have a good day.